So hi everyone, my name is Valerie Duguid. I just thought I would film a hello to you all outside down at Broughty Ferry Castle, just in case you're not getting out and about too much just now. I'm just about to provide you with a seated exercise session, and that will be lasting 10 minutes. But I'll be doing that from my mum's living room, and we'll be using her chairs as props. So that is pretty dull, I suppose, so I thought at least the intro can be a bit nicer with a little bit of scenery. So if I just turn the camera around, you'll at least get a chance to see a nice bit of the ferry on a lovely sunny day just before you do your seated exercise. See you very soon. Bye. So hi and welcome to the seated exercise session. So this is a session that is particularly designed for someone who maybe feels that standing up is a bit of a challenge or moving around is a bit of a challenge, and therefore how can you actually develop or improve your your fitness or your muscle endurance, etc. So this is a 6-minute chair exercise workout that you'll hopefully enjoy. And just because it's 6 minutes, it doesn't mean to say that you have to do 6 minutes in total. You can do a couple of minutes, or if you find that you can manage the 6-minute program, then you can in actual fact repeat the 6 minutes more than once a day. Or you can start off doing the 6 minutes every day, or you can do the 6 minutes once every other day. But you would be looking at upping the 6-minute workouts certainly over the next few weeks. So this is from me to you, so from Gemology, which is a local business in Dundee. It is a little gift for you to get through this isolation during this coronavirus, and I hope you enjoy. So I have borrowed this dining room chair, only because it's just a little bit easier to sit up straight, which is a real advantage. But if you've got to be sitting in your armchair, then it's all fine. If you are in an armchair, then it might be helpful if you can just shuffle forward and just be sitting on the edge of the seat. And if you can do a little posture check with me. So I would want you to think about pulling in your belly button and then just trying to lift tall and straight, so the head's coming all the way up. So if I just put my hand here, take my hand away, then if I slouch, you'll see that there's now a gap. But if I pull up and sit up straight, then the hand is touching the head. So it's just a little posture technique just for you to try when you're sitting in your chair. So belly button pulled in, chest is nice and lifted, you're nice and square, and all I'm going to ask that you do is that you just nice and easy just tap the feet. Well done. So just nice and easy, just tap the feet. And you might find that, you know, if there is an issue with your chair, you might have to scoot forward a little bit more, but it's all fine. And then nice and easy, you're just going to come forward and you're just going to tap that heel on the floor. So I'm actually just going to adjust the camera just so you can actually see my feet. Perfect. So hi, we're just going to toe tap, just working on these toe taps, and then just changing to some heel digs if you can. So that means that your heel is just tapping onto the ground, just nice and easy. So we're just working the ankles, just getting them loosened off. Then if you tap the toes down again, so you're trying to get the ball of the foot or the toes touching onto the floor. Back to the heel digs. And then tap the toes again. So we're going to do a little directional change. So just join in when you can. I'm just taking the legs either side. And then just remember, just think about that posture. You just try to keep that belly button pulled in. Try and keep the head and chest lifted. You are allowed to smile, you are doing this voluntarily, so just side tap. And then we're going to add a knee lift, and it looks like this, okay? So come on, everybody join in with me. So get into these knee lifts, and you're still trying to keep that posture nice and tight and uplifted. And remember, keep the smile on. Well done. So I'm just going to ask that you just tap the feet, and we're going to do something with the upper body now. So I want you to think about the elbows are tucked into the side of the body, and you're just going to curl up and down, curl up and down while the feet are still moving. Well done. So you're curling up and down, up. Well done. Keep that going. So it's 4 and down, 3 and down, 2 and down, 1. Now keep the feet going and just raise a shoulder. Okay, so any shoulder. So we've done 2, that's 3 now, and then we're going to do 1 more, and then come on, change sides with me. So 4. Try and keep the feet moving at the same time, because we do want these bigger muscles doing more of the work when you're sitting down. So try both at the same time, and the legs. Yep, this will certainly have you thinking. And then heel digs again. So here, tap the toes, to the side again. Now knee lifts, and again, on the march for 4, 3, now add the biceps. Well done, good. And here, 2 to go, good, good. 1 to go. And then shoulder raises, so it's up, and then change sides, up. Now single, 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 and then give me 2 the side, up and up. So it's single, single and double. Single, single and double. Single, single and double. Single, single and double. Well done. So I'm going to ask you to clasp the hands, just bring the arms out in front. Now I'm just going to turn side on actually, so you can stay just facing forward where you are, but I'm going to turn side on. And it's just so that you can see that I'm rounding off the upper back. And you're just trying to get a stretch just in between those shoulder blades. So if you just stretch again, I'll turn back round and join you. And you're just trying to maintain that stretch. Well done. So just working on the wrists, just figure of 8, and then you're going to take every finger to the thumb. So every finger to the thumb, every finger to the thumb, and one last one. Fantastic. So that was just a little warm up. We're just going to wait to do a little main session now. So how that will differ is there'll be some new exercises, and it will just be a little bit quicker. Now remember, you've still got your options. You can just do a minute of this, you can do the whole lot, you can do some and sit out and then join back in. It is entirely up to you. Okay, so just enjoy. So we're going to pick up that march again, and we're going to take the feet 1, 2, back. So forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Well done. So if you can, keep the feet going like that, and we're going to add in the arms to do exactly the same thing. So forward, forward, back and back, forward, forward, back and back, forward, forward, back and back, and then stop. Fantastic. So we're going to lead that now on the other side. So let's do the feet first. So it's forward, forward, back, forward, forward, back. One more for good luck. I'll try another one, why not? Now add the arms, so it's forward, forward, back and back. Yeah, well done. So remember, you can do the hands or the legs separately, it's entirely up to you, or if you can, just stay here with me. Now I'm going to ask that you are up on the balls of the feet, so if I turn side on, it's just to let you see sort of what foot position you're in, so that the heels are up off the floor, and you're sitting quite near the edge. And you're just going to bring the heels down to the floor and up. So the heels are coming down and touching the floor. So all the way up on 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Great. So the next time you do that, we're going to add in these bicep curls, and you're going to do those 2 exercises together. So 3, 2, 1. So every time you're coming up on the balls of the feet, you're also adding in these bicep curls. Fantastic. So it's 3, 2, 1 and relax. Great. We're going to do a little bit more focused work now, so hopefully you felt there that the heart would be going, so you're maybe feeling, oh, I'm breathing a little bit more heavily. Absolutely normal and really, really beneficial for the heart. But as I say, we're going to be able to do something a little bit more focused just now. So we're going to be looking at the big leg muscles. So these muscles are really important for getting us up out of chairs. So if you feel that your leg strength is needing some attention, then completing this exercise on a regular basis, as well as some other exercises I'll include, but this is certainly an important leg exercise. So it looks a bit like this. I'm going to ask that you lift the knee, and then if you bring out the lower part of the leg and straighten that leg, but I want you to feel that the upper part has tensed up a bit, and then you're going to relax. So if you can work these muscles to tense the leg, and then think about relaxing this hamstring muscle at the back of the upper leg. So you tense up, hold the tension here in the top part of the leg, and then relax through the hamstring, and then up and hold, and then relax through the back of the leg, up and hold, and then relax, up and hold, and then relax. So if you want to stop just now you can, but if not, we'll do another couple, and then relax. One more for good luck, so squeeze, and then relax. So we're going to repeat that on this leg. So it's a knee lift, all the way out in front. So think about firming up this area here. Relax through the back of the leg now, and you'll see that the leg bends easy. So we're going to tense up, and then we're going to relax. And we're going to tense and squeeze, and then relax. So if you think about the position of the foot as you're doing this, you're trying to make sure that the foot is heading up to the roof. I'll let you see a bad one. So we're trying to avoid anything that looks a bit like this, where the feet are all off to the side. So none of that, toes up to the roof. Now if you want to stop, just stop, but we'll do another two, and then relax, and then one more, well done, and relax. So we're going to do an exercise now for the upper back. So that's important, so especially if you're doing a lot of sitting, you might find that the posture is beginning to go a little bit. So again, if I turn side on, you might just find that if you look side on, you can see sort of a little bit of roundedness. So an exercise that helps to counteract that is this exercise that we're going away to do just now. So again, I'm going to turn side on so that you can see, so excuse me a minute. So if I just turn side on, and then if I lean forward, have my hands sort of 45 degrees, and if I pull out to the side, but my elbows are pointing up to the roof at an angle, so hopefully you can see that, and you're squeezing into these shoulder blades, so you're up, squeeze in, and relax. So you're going to come up and squeeze, well done, up and squeeze. Good, up and squeeze. Now this time you're going to hold, so I'm going to ask you to squeeze on 5, on 4, squeeze your shoulder blades together on 3, squeeze them on 2, and squeeze them on 1. Fantastic. So what we're going to be to try now is that we're going to do a little workout with those two exercises. So let me just show you how that looks. Okay, so you're going to pick up the leg, out in front, lean forward, work the upper back. So then sit back and sit up, then out the front, lean in, forward, pull and relax. Up and out, back and down, up, out, back, down, forward, lift, pull it back and relax. Fantastic everybody, that is fantastic. So we're going to do one other thing, and then we're just going to finish with a lovely stretch, and then that will be your session certainly complete for this this time. Okay, so the next exercise is as follows. I want to do something with these hips. So lots of sitting or too much sitting certainly causes some challenges around the hips and discomfort in the low back, etc, etc. So I'm sure you could imagine we certainly do enough forward movements because we certainly usually walk forward most of the time, but sometimes we don't do enough movements to the side, and we certainly don't do enough movements to the back. So today in our warm-up we were certainly doing this movement, and we're just going to get these hips moving from another angle. So it looks a little bit like this. You're going to pick up the foot and you're going to let the knee point out, put the foot down, pick up the knee, and then just touch the foot here. So just nice and easy, okay? Now you might find that you can't reach or achieve this height. That's fine. So what I'm going to ask that you do, make sure the belly button is pulled in, the chest is lifted, and I'm going to ask you just to lean forward. And then what you could even do is place one hand on your leg, just lightly, and then just touch, 2, 3, 4 on that side, then just have a rest. The other side, so place the hand, and then you're coming up 1, up on 2, so smaller movement on 3, and then smaller movement on 4. Fantastic, and then relax. So that's your main session completed, and now we're just going to finish with some stretches, and then the day is yours. So just figure of 8 through the wrists, and take every finger to the thumb. Great. And you can do this, you know, during the day. Just take the time just to spend a bit of time on the wrists and on the fingers. So figure of 8s. Well done. So I'm just going to lean forward or sit forward, and if I could ask you to do the same, and you're going to have your leg out in front, and you're having your toes just up to the roof, but you're trying to point your toes towards your nose, and I'm looking to create a stretch just in this bottom part of the leg. Okay, so you're just going to lean forward and have the toes to the nose, and then just relax there. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. So the heel is out in front, you're pointing the toes up to your nose, and you're just going to lean in, and you're looking for a stretch, as I say, in the bottom of that leg. Fantastic. So you're just going to circle through the shoulders, but every time you're doing anything, you're making sure that this belly button is pulled in, that the head and chest is lifted, and you're circling those shoulders. Great, so try and keep that posture tall and straight. Well done. So if we just try that little posture check again, so if you just relax in your chair and then put your hand on your head. Now if you then correct and lift up, you're going to see that you've had to move the arm. So if you then keep the hand there and then slouch, you'll see a little gap, how much you've slumped. And then to get the head back on the hand, you've then got to correct all of that posture. You have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you have enjoyed this introduction to seated exercise, and hopefully I'll get a chance to spend some more time with you all in the very near future. Thanks again, bye!